practice. Is there a young guy on the defensive front that we don't know about that has impressed you, that you think is ready to contribute some next year? Not necessarily a starter, but you know what I'm saying, be in the rotation.
Michael Ramsey is the first name that comes to mind. Mike Ramsey has truly developed since he's got here. He's probably the best pass rusher naturally that we have on the defensive line. So he comes in, he brings in a lot of intangibles. He's got great feet, and he shoots his hands. He's explosive off the ball. Only thing that I would say he would need to work on, which comes with a lot of freshmen that come into college, is conditioning. But we're working on that. So, but as far as the fall goes and him coming in and making a direct impact, I believe that he is the guy that can do it up front.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
But what are things that you have been working on individually?
Individually for me, just I've been training myself and conditioning myself to maintain what I've been doing, basically not to change anything, to get better at everything. So if it's an extra rep of shooting my hands in the agility room, I do it. If I have to take extra reps when I'm squatting, or if I'm benching, you know, I put up more plates on it to get stronger. If I'm not running my feet on contact, I'm coming back on Wednesdays when I have a gap between classes to work with one of the assistant coaches. I'm watching extra film because I know this season I'm no longer a young guy anymore. I'm going into my junior season. This is one of the biggest seasons for an athlete. And so for me, I'm just increasing my work ethic and putting a lot basically on my shoulders to know that I have to step up tremendously.
Who are some of the guys on defense that you're noticing stepping up to be the leaders that are replacing Ross and guys like Kenny?
Jeremy Cash will be one name that comes into mind. Jeremy he communicates on the field and he's silent on the sideline until somebody needs something said to him. Or if something has been miscommunicated, you know, he makes sure it gets across and it's across the board. Another guy is Kelby Brown. Kelby Brown is always fired up and he's always ready to play football. He's always communicating. He's always smiling. That's one thing that I love about Kelby, is his charisma about the game. Because, you know, even when you're tired or, you know, you just ran an extra rep, you know, you're all beat up, he's that guy that he'll pick you up just off of his energy alone. You're feeding off of his energy and he'll get you there.
During the recruiting process, I'm sure there were a lot of people that asked you, why in the world would you go to Duke? Do they treat you any differently now after these seasons?
Yeah and no. I've had a lot of mixed reactions, even from being like in Shelby. You know, Shelby, we had a winning program. It's all about winning football. And when I chose Duke, a lot of people did look at me with the side eye like, why Duke? But I felt like Coach Cut, you know, he spoke from the heart when he recruited me. And I feel like he wasn't just selling me a dream, he was selling me a piece of reality before it even happened. So I came in, you know, believing that, you know, we're going to help turn things around here. And, you know, going 6-7 the first year wasn't the ideal, you know, range of wins, but it's 3 more wins than Duke had. And then last year, we got so much respect earned. Like, we earned so much respect, it didn't make any sense. So, you know, a lot of people now, you know, look at Duke, you know, I'm not a Duke fan, I'm a Carolina fan, but because you go to Duke and because y'all win now, I can root for Duke. So a lot of people starting to change their minds about Duke football, and I personally believe Duke is becoming a football school.
Now, does your mentality now change as you came in as a freshman trying to build something, and now you've got to retain it and go to the next level? How has your mentality changed now as you go into this season?
Well, my mentality personally, my mentality is that it was to come in and, you know, like you said, help build and then rebuild and start over. But now it's, you know, we're a nationally recognized football team now, and people are going to respect us. We won't lay down for anyone, and that's the team's mentality now. You know, we're not going to roll over for Virginia Tech or Miami anymore. You know, those guys are going to have to compete. If they want to beat us, they're going to have to beat us. Yeah.
How does it feel to end the season ranked?
Oh, that was nice. To finally be getting some type of national attention was real nice. It felt good, but, you know, it didn't change anything for us because we knew what we were striving for, and it wasn't to have national attention or to be ranked. It was more of a, you know, we want to go out and win ball games like everybody else. You know, we want people to respect us, and we're going to make people respect us, whether they know it or not. And, you know, the team that we're building now, you know, is a reflection of last year's team. Last year's team finished 10-4, and a lot of questions are, what will this year's Duke team do?
And speaking of you know, all your success, have you noticed that students are beginning to start a theme they're calling Cutsboro?
I didn't know that, but sounds good. I feel like with this last season, I feel like a lot more of the campus is involved, and that's something that I was worried about coming in because I had been to some Duke games on recruiting visits, and I didn't see a lot of students. I see a lot of recruits and a lot of families, but you know, on these, not even like when the games aren't even big, like when it's like we open up with Elon, I'm sure the stadium's gonna be packed because everybody's excited for Duke football now.
Thank you.